This year, I've had the joy of rediscovering Australian pork, and what a joy it is to cook with. It's incredibly versatile for everything from rissoles, the good old pork chop, to my favourite, crackling. And I'm here today with Chef Brendan Pratt, one of WA's own and much loved chefs. What are we cooking today, Chef?
Hey Georgia, so we're doing a roast pork belly, kind of Chinese style. We're doing some Szechuan sauce. We're going to have a little steamed bun there to eat it with some fresh cucumber salad.
Fantastic, let's get into it.
Okay, so first things first, here I've just got some chicken stock that is just roasted chicken frames and some water, and that's just being brought down a little bit. And here we got some rice wine vinegar. So I'm just going to put this into this pot here. Here is some glucose. So I've also got some soy sauce, some shallots, so just sliced, just sliced shallots. Spring onion.
Can we start mixing this for you, Chef?
Yes, please. That'd be great.
Here to help. All right, what's up next?
So a little bit of ginger. I'm just slicing this roughly.
Yeah.
There's some black pepper corns that are going to go in, and that's it for now. So this is some Black Label Berkshire pork, one of my favourites. It's amazing, and as you can see, it's just beautiful quality. It's just amazing because of the way they look after it, but it's also what they feed on. Just all natural, and they even have chocolate.
Yeah, right.
So it's pretty cool.
So what is that crazy instrument?
So this thing is just a spike, basically, and we use it for a lot of different things, but the main thing is for this. So I'm just going to spike the pork, and you want to get as many holes as you can get. The more holes that you get in it, the better. So I'm kind of just twisting it round as I do it, and I'm just going to do this over the whole pork. And
this is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's great.
I feel like you could let out a lot of frustration doing this.
Yeah, I think the guys in the kitchen like it when I'm doing this because I don't focus on them.
Oh, yeah, right. They're like, Brendan's cool now. He's got it all out.
This is going to look like a lot of salt, but it's going to be taken off once it's done its job. It's just there to suck up all the moisture, to collect some of the fat. So, just a whole...
How amazing is crackling? I actually made some and put it in a white bread sandwich the other day with cos lettuce and cut the crust off.
That's a feel-good sandwich, isn't it? That's
it's the best.
So this wants to be about sort of 3 to 5 mil thick on top.
All right.
Okay, and that is just going to go straight onto this roasting tray.
Ready for you. And then ready to go in the oven.
Ready to go in the oven. About 220 degrees for about 30 minutes before you take the salt off. This has been sort of bubbling for that 5 minutes while we did the pork. Now we're just going to add the chicken stock, and that's going to reduce now for about 10, 15 minutes. Also, some oyster sauce and some ketchup minutes. So I'm just going to work on the cucumber salad now. So Lebanese cucumber, just split lengthways, and then we're just going to scrape the seeds out in the middle. So I just like to use a tablespoon and just run it down the middle.
So good having something cold and crunchy with a dish like this, especially when you need something to cut through the fat.
Yeah, something to cut through the fat, something to sort of freshen it up a little bit. What we're doing with these cucumbers is we're just going to slice them, and then we're actually going to salt them. Time to take the pork out of the oven.
Yeah, and get the salt off, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So the salt's going to come off and pop it back in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. So pork's back in the oven. Got some Szechuan peppercorns and some black peppercorns. And then just tip that into the sauce. That's going to come off the heat, and we're just going to leave that for about 5 minutes.
Buns in the oven.
That's it. So steam buns in here. Steam oven. I'm going to strain off the sauce. So you can see that glucose has just sort of thickened that up nicely. And
that's the best cheat ever. I'm onto that. All right, let's plate up.
I think we're good to go.
Brendan, as usual, you've found a way to make food fun.
Yeah, it's all about having a bit of fun, especially with this. The pork's amazing, sliced up like that on the table, some cucumber salad, the steam buns, just build your own.
Another great reason to get some pork on your fork.